With tens of millions of ballots to be cast on November 5th, the US presidential election is poised to go down to the wire. According to CNN's last nationwide poll, before the election, Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump and his Democratic rival Kamala Harris are tied at 47% each among likely voters. Now, the poll was conducted by phone between October 20th and 23rd among 1,704 registered voters. It has a margin of error of 3.1 percentage points among likely voters. Keenly aware of this, both candidates, Trump and Harris, are turning to famous venues in a last-mile dash to woo voters. In fact, they are leaving no avenue untapped. On Sunday, former US President Donald Trump is returning to his hometown of New York for a rally in one of the city's most iconic landmarks, Madison Square Garden. Notably, New York and Madison Garden have also been hostile to Republicans and the former president himself. Trump had lost the state by 23 percentage points in 2016 and 2020. The New York courts have handed him 34 felony convictions and fines running into millions of dollars. But this time, Donald Trump, who has made his name in New York, has asserted that contrary to polls, he will carry the state. On the other side, 2 days after Trump's rally, Vice President Kamala Harris will address an event at the Ellipse, the park on the south lawn of the White House. And the venue is significant. This is where one of Trump's fiery speeches nearly 4 years ago set the stage for the attack on the US Capitol. Business leaders also seem to be aware of the implications of calling the election wrong. On Friday, the Jeff Bezos-owned Washington Post said that it will not be endorsing a presidential candidate in the 2024 election. It also said its billionaire owner Bezos had himself made the decision to refrain from endorsing Trump's rival Harris. Curiously, the announcement came on the same day as when Trump met with leaders from the Bezos-owned aerospace company Blue Origin after his speech in Austin, Texas. The Washington Post had endorsed Trump's opponents in 2016 and in 2020. Also, it has endorsed a presidential candidate consistently for at least the last 30 years. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.